Now, everybody who's watching, let's get RBT to 500,000 subscribers by Christmas. He's the best Madden scientist there is. I subscribe to him, and if you don't subscribe to, your favorite team is going to lose to the I'm not saying that team.
Literally just woke up, and to get through this video, we've got to do this. Was woken up to finally the reveal of Madden 21 franchise mode, the gridiron notes that highlights everything new in Madden 21 franchise mode. So freaking excited. Gonna go over everything new in Madden 21 franchise. But first, I always like to take my channel to the next level. I like for you to always see things on my channel that you don't see elsewhere. And oh boys, do I have a special freaking treat for you dudes today. Early gameplay footage of Madden 21 franchise mode. We have it right here for you. I'm actually controlling it. We get ourselves an in-depth look at Madden 21 franchise mode right here. So freaking awesome, dudes. The main menu, it looks pretty similar to Madden 20. I mean, it doesn't look like there's any new features or anything. Free agents, can we at least like determine what type of contract we give our free agents? Can we give them more than a 1-year contract? Fortunately, it doesn't look like we can. So let's see, if we go into the trade center, can we at least like trade more than 3 pieces in one deal? No, it's the same thing. Doesn't really look like there's anything different. And you might be asking, RBT, this looks just like Madden 20 franchise. And you know why that's the case? Because this is Madden 20 franchise, but at the same time, it's freaking goddamn early footage of Madden 21 franchise. Oh boys, EA Sports, they've had an absolute stinker. An absolute freaking stinker. Boys, never have I been more disappointed in my entire life. What a freaking stinker. The only positive out of today's video is for you guys not to have to spend your money on this stupid freaking Madden 21. I ain't gonna be doing a huge giveaway of Madden 21 copies on the channel to subscribers only. 2 copies for each console, a total of 4, but if we can hit 600k subscribers by the launch of Madden 21, that's gonna be turned into 5 copies on Xbox One, 5 copies on PS4. So make sure to take that millisecond that it does take to click that subscription button if you haven't, because we have to hit 600k, and it's only eligible to subscribers. So make sure you subscribe. But with that said, let's get into more disappointment, more of an absolute stinker. I actually feel physically sick at the fact that I made a video yesterday entitled "Why Madden 21 Will Be the Best Madden Ever." And I even said in the video, the franchise stuff and Face of the Franchise stuff come out tomorrow, so hopefully it's not an absolute stinker and completely like relegates that video. And it has. So I really wish I could take that video back, but I'm gonna leave it up. But today, they came out with Face of the Franchise stuff and classic franchise stuff. The new stuff, the new updates, new features added into Madden NFL 21 franchise mode, the mode that we all love, have loved for years and years and years and years. We fully expect there to be a whole new sense of immersion, you know, with it being a whole new next gen with all the capabilities they have there. So we officially do get to see what classic franchise does get updated for Madden 21. Now, if you guys do want to see me make a video in a little bit on Fates of the Franchise, the new stuff that has been added into that, all the new stuff that came out today that I can go over, let me know by smashing that like button. As soon as we hit 2,000 likes, I'll release that video, even if it's like 10 minutes from now. Let's get through it fast. So much to go through. Madden NFL 21 Classic Franchise updates just released maybe 30-40 minutes ago. Let's go over them. Hopefully, you got to make this fast. This isn't a 30-minute video. First thing, the new X Factors make their way into franchise mode. More details and X Factors and Madden NFL 21 coming soon. So, if we're being honest here, EA Sports, I didn't expect for the new X Factors not to make their way into franchise, but I guess I do understand you making it the headline, so obvious news is obvious. I mean, if they didn't add the new X Factors into franchise, like that just wouldn't make sense, right? But, okay, that's alright. I mean, it's kind of was assumed, but you want to make that one of your very top headline, but it's okay. I mean, we can live with it. Next, franchise has an expanded wildcard playoff round to match the real-life NFL and will now feature 3 games for each conference instead of 2. So once again, that's kind of expected, you know. Like, I would expect in a Madden 21 franchise that's supposed to simulate real-life football, I would expect for the playoff system to be exactly like it is in real life in the game. Because, like, I mean, would that not be stupid that in real life there's 3 games a wildcard weekend and in the Madden it would only be 2? Like, no. Once again, that was expected. But, I mean, I guess it's understandable, you know, put these in the notes for the new Madden 21 franchise. Next, updated all rookie contract amounts to be more authentic to the actual draft rookie contracts for all 7 rounds. So yes, we finally get the rookie contract amounts to be more authentic to what it is in real life. I mean, I guess that's okay. So let's continue. Returned every position's available abilities to better consider in-game effectiveness of the ability and archetype authenticity. Also made the second ability unlock for most positions 85 overall was 80 overall in Madden NFL 20. So what this means basically is once again they're returning another feature for Madden 20 franchise in the Madden 21. The abilities are back to better consider the in-game effectiveness of the ability and archetype authenticity. And a huge update here, massive update, big news, very, very big news. So you have to get all the way to an 85 overall to be able to unlock a second ability. So, big news, a lot of time spent by the development team at EA to make this a possibility. Next, we fixed multiple cases in logic of players considered for a dev trade upgrade at the end of the season and not checking correct stat types. Yes, here they fixed the massive issue. Massive, big news, big update. I think this is gonna make all players happy. This is what we wanted to see. Yes, they fixed the logic of players considered for a dev trade upgrade at the end of the season. Love it. That was the difference maker for me. That's the deal breaker, rather than I was gonna buy this game. They had to get the logic correct in terms of players being considered for a dev upgrade. Love it, love it. Next, we updated to all team back-end depth chart philosophy so they match the team's scheme. Another massive update. We're actually gonna have a depth chart that replicates that team's philosophies. Crazy news. I feel like I have entered a black hole. Like, how do they get the technology to be able to do this? Mental scenes here, EA Sports. You're a crazy company with crazy features being added. We have a couple more things. Added position-specific offensive lineman archetype progression buckets! For offensive tackle, guard, and center to capture variance in overall formulas based on positional expectations. Previously, all offensive linemen were pulling from the same progression bucket. So, apparently we have new buckets this year. So a big upgrade here to franchise mode, new buckets for offensive linemen. We all love the buckets. Next and last, fixed issue where defensive playbooks and schemes for our fictional coaches would not be misaligned. Example, 3-4 playbook with a 4-3 scheme. Boys, and you know what? That is it. That is what we can expect from Madden 21 franchise mode. Give me a month. Give me a month to learn how to code and develop video games, and I promise you, in a month's worth of time, only using my dick to control the mouse and keyboard when developing the game, I could come out with better and more updates to Madden 21 franchise than this actual goddamn billion-dollar company. Like, dog, what is this? Is this patch notes, or is this actual new features and updates to next year's game? Literally, this is patch notes. This is goddamn patch notes. What even, like, this is literally, okay, so this is the biggest disappointment in the history of the Madden franchise. And I'm not over-exaggerating, it's the truth. A new year, next gen, new consoles, new, era of possibilities. And this is what we get? We get more buckets? We get more goddamn buckets? Literally, like 3 of these things, they literally, only added one thing. All of this is just literally freaking assumed stuff. Literally every single thing that they mentioned here was just stuff that you assume. Obviously, the franchise mode is gonna have the same amount of wildcard games as in real life. Obviously, the new X Factors are gonna be in franchise mode. Obviously, you're gonna return the abilities. Literally, the only addition into franchise mode is the rookie contracts are more authentic to the actual draft contracts for all 7 rounds. You're a billion-dollar company. What the fuck is this? Honestly, it's literally, in all seriousness, it is the biggest embarrassment I have ever seen. It is, you should, literally the company itself should be ashamed, embarrassed, and just, there's not even words to explain this. You are alienating 50%, probably actually more than 50% of your player base. Like, literally the fact they can go from one Madden to the next. And I know it's normally a meme that they just copy and paste franchise mode when it's not really copy and paste. At least they add a few cool things from year to year. But the fact that in the first ever gridiron notes for Madden 21 franchise mode, it literally is patch notes. It's not a new game. That's why at the beginning of the video, I memed it and said that Madden 20 gameplay was the new leaked footage for Madden 21, because genuinely, there is not one goddamn difference. There's not one goddamn difference, and that is shameful. Literally shameful. Like, EA Sports, what are you freaking doing? Like, what makes you think you can go from one year to the next, and the only addition you can make is goddamn rookie contracts being authentic? The amount of possibilities and the amount of things that you could have added into franchise mode, and you give us this next-gen capabilities, and you give us this, you give us more goddamn buckets. Like, that is hilarious. Literally hilarious and just embarrassing for the entire company. You're a goddamn billion-dollar company. You make billions of freaking dollars, and you give us this piece of crap. Like, what the fuck is this, honestly? I've literally never been more disappointed in my life. Like, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is completely ruined.